live streaming is not my strong suit, as you guys know. What's up? What's up? Let's see here. All right, let's see if we get some people back in here. Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, Crunch? What's up, Crunch? Nick? What's up, everybody? Yeah, I kept on getting some weird echo on my audio. How's my audio right now? Is it good? Audio's good. Cool. Yeah, I don't know how, I don't do a lot of live streams. I typically like to make, package content, but I don't know how to do it. Sometimes it's kind of hard to set up. What's up? What's up? Where am I? Where am I? What up, Anthony? What up, everybody? I'll answer that in just a second. Let me get this set up here. What up, guys? What up? What up? What country am I in? I'll tell you where I'm not in. I'm not in Cozumel. My goodness. Cozumel was such a mistake. Oh my goodness. If I never went back to Cozumel again, it would be too soon. Hang on here. Just let me get this set up. Just bear with me here. So, Saturday Night Live. That's right. Saturday Night Live. Audio good. Let's get some people in here. Cozumel is great. Listen, I think Cozumel is certainly beautiful. I'm not upset that I went to Cozumel. I have some lifelong memories. I think it has some of the best views in Mexico. I certainly had an adventure there. I think, travel is all about how it coincides with you and your lifestyle and your experience. It just wasn't what I was expecting. I think if you're a diving person or if you're a person that wants something that's maybe a bit more tranquil, relaxing, gingerly than Cancun or Playa, Cozumel's where it's at. Antigua or St. Lucia. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I want to get to St. Barts. I want to get to Virgin Islands. I want to get to Bermuda for sure. Bahamas, I could really, Bahamas is like Miami. I want to make my way all across the Caribbean. I got to do it strategically. There are some islands that are really popular, some islands that are not popular. Some islands that have a lot to do, some that don't have a lot to do. So we'll make our way throughout the Caribbean, but we'll do it very strategically. By the way, just if anyone wants a question answered specifically, just throw up a super chat. I'm not asking for money, even if it's $1 or whatever it is, but just so I can see it and prioritize it, because these questions come through really, really quickly. It's hard for me to read them all. Yo, what's up, Greg? What's up, Nick? Celine, Pat. Hey, I love Montreal. Nacarat, Bar George, the Renaissance with the rooftop. Montreal has a really special place in my heart. I have some fond memories of Montreal. Jay, I'm headed back to Cabo this year as well. I won't say when, but this is going to be a whirlwind year. Cozumel really took a lot more time and a lot more effort than I thought. The reason I haven't released all my videos yet is because some of my videos were corrupted. So I'm trying to figure out if I can recover those, if I just move on. But after Cozumel, we're going to have a ton of fun. Trust me. Oh, Will, I'm humbled about that, Will. Appreciate that. Mi español es más o menos practicando y aprendiendo. Es malo, lo sé pocas frases. Going on a cruise ship. I'll tell you what, Celine and Pat. if the cruise crowd is like anything at the crowd that was at Secrets outside the Preferred Club, that's not a positive reinforcement for me to go on a cruise. I'll tell you that. If that's what the cruise crowd is like, it just isn't for me. And again, I'm not one to be judgmental. It's just not my crowd. I mean, that was so obnoxious. I don't know. I would need to be heavily sedated, liquored, intoxicated for me to do that for a week straight. Vegas. Hey, Guam. I actually have some Guam people in my past. Worked with some Guamanians. Interesting culture. Really, really cool people. When am I going back to Vegas? I don't know, guys. I mean, I talked about this. I miss Vegas. You know, Vegas has a special place in my heart. Here's a little hint of where I am. Bigger. Huh? So this should give away where I am right now. Bigger. When do you go to Vegas? April 8th through 12th. No, it won't be April 8th through 12th, unfortunately, although I have been in Vegas every April since I've started my channel, but I won't be there this time. You guys, I do want to go back to Vegas. You know, I'm never one to chase clicks. I think you guys know that. I make the content that I want to make. If we vibe together, we vibe together. You know, this is just kind of a window into my life, into my journey. I try to share as much knowledge about travel as possible. I try to save you guys as much money as possible by, you know, taking some for the team and also unearthing some jewels and some gems. It seems like the Vegas content, though, has died down a little bit. Not that I really follow it as closely as I once did, but is it me or is it just not as popular as it used to be? Are views down? I take a look at some of the heavy hitters and their views don't seem what it used to be. You can only do so much Vegas content, right? Jamaica man. Yeah, big O. Yes, I am in Jamaica right now. For sure. I'll be in Cap Cana later this year. Hang on here. I'm not telling you what resort I'm at right now in Jamaica. That is not happening. Yo, what up? What up, Rye from Ecuador? You guys, all these hotels are going to happen. You know, first of all, I'm humbled that I have anybody in my chat at all. You know, when I first started, and I know I say this a lot, but I mean, if I would just get a view, if I had 10 views on a video, that was such a big deal. And if someone liked or made a comment, it was incredible. I am doing all these hotels, okay? I'm going to make a run this year that's going to be epic. Mark my words. I know I got a slow start. I feel bad. You know, that's the Labrador in me. It's the sled dog in me. I feel bad. This Cozumel stuff is taking a while. My footage was corrupted. I'm going to pump up the Cozumel stuff in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to make an effort and a pledge to do that. We're going to do Jamaica, and then just wait. This year is going to be a whirlwind. And then, you know, hopefully that revitalizes me to keep going, because it does take a lot out of you. I'm not going to go down that video again. But if I get re-energized or reinvigorated, the next couple years are going to be insane. Xcarat will happen. Xcarat was just named one of the top 100 hotels in the world, and I believe they had it at number 5. Now, those lists you can take with a grain of salt. Some of those are sponsored and whatever, but nonetheless, Xcarat top 100 and was like really, really high, like number 5 or 6. So yes, it will happen, but on a hotel like that, I'm just not going to casually walk into it. You know, I'm just not going to, you know, just casually walk in, and I got a plan for that. That's a special property that's going to take some preparation. So do I ever get lonely? I just happened to see that one comment. No. I think if you're endogenously happy, if you're happy from within, then you're never lonely. And when you're endogenously happy, when you're fulfilled and content, and you're not yearning for company, then you really get to be selective with who you surround yourself with. And you surround yourself with people who complement your life, who improve your life. Are there times that I wish I could enjoy these moments with someone? Yeah, I think travel is best enjoyed with someone else, totally. But not a random person, or not a person that's totally enthralled with you or you're enthralled with, and certainly not a person um, that isn't adding to your life. So I would much rather be 100% happy and fulfilled and have the moment to myself than to have someone next to me just to be next to me. That just never made sense. Every downtown, honest review, each property, which city, Nick? Nick, I don't know. Did you put a city in there? Every review of every hotel downtown, any room. Maybe you're talking about Vegas, Nick. Appreciate the $10, by the way. Vegas downtown. Lucas, what up, bro? I'll get to that super chat in just a second. Appreciate the $10. Lucas has been around you guys since Lucas, how long have you been a subscriber of the channel? Before 1,000, right? Like definitely pre 1,000. You guys, I have some awesome things in mind for Vegas, okay? Like, if you haven't noticed in my Las Vegas content, I did the $1,000 challenge, and I really have some creative ideas, because I do feel, with all due respect to the Vegas content creators out there, I feel it's a little stale, and I feel it's really easy to innovate it. There's a lot of fun challenges and a lot of fun nuances and spins I've been thinking about for Vegas, but I don't know. I just have to commit to it. The algorithm doesn't like when you jump back and forth from Vegas to the Caribbean for some reason. So the one thing I noticed about Vegas content is that people chew it up and they spit it out. There's not a lot of long-term longevity there, which is unfortunate. But I have so many cool ideas for Vegas, like super cool. And I do want to get back there. So what I'm thinking about doing to finalize this thought is I'm thinking about starting maybe a Vegas-only channel. And maybe it doesn't have the amount of volume that I have on this channel, but it's dedicated to Vegas. I go there once a month, do something crazy, and that way I can keep you guys happy, because I know a lot of you guys helped me start this channel based off Vegas, and I don't want to abandon you. But the algorithm doesn't like Caribbean content and Vegas content, so I think maybe a Vegas-only channel would be a good idea. Let me know what you think about that. I have some, you guys, I have the best ideas for Vegas. I mean, if you like my Vegas content before, where I just went to the hotels and, did the cool stuff and just did, do whatever I do, I have some ideas that are so much fun. So I'm really excited to share them with you. Obviously, I'm not going to give them away, but I hope that I can make them sooner than later. Lucas, let me get to your super chat real quick. Did I see Joshua Spark Nagano? No, I did not see Joshua Spark Nagano. I saw the highlights. I got to admit that I did believe in the Nagano talent. I didn't think he was all hype. I thought there was some legitimacy there. I didn't think that he was that bad or would get starched that bad. So we'll see how he bounces back. I am definitely going to watch the UFC tonight for sure. Let's see. How do I get to these? Will, thank you very much for the $10. Steven, thank you for the tip. Again, guys, I don't do a lot of these. Best travel CAD, Amex Platinum or CSR, is that Chase Reserve? I've always been a big Amex guy. They've treated me well. You pay a premium for the service. The membership fees are high. The transaction fees are high at the retail end. But I think it's the epitome of elite customer service when it comes to disputing a charge, when it comes to racking up points, whether it's Delta Sky miles or Amex miles in general. I think that the Amex ecosystem is the best ecosystem to be in. So I'm an Amex guy. I have 2 or 3 of them that I use. And the only reason I ever use a Visa or a MasterCard is because if an Amex isn't accepted. Let's see here. So yeah, Lucas, I'm looking forward to the UFC tonight. I think it comes on in about an hour, so I'm definitely going to tune into that. Just a low-key night here in Jamaica. It's going to be a long trip. Like I'm super nervous about this trip. I'm super nervous about this trip. If my channel goes blank in May, then I did not make it out of Jamaica. But just know that I died with a bigger in my hand, and whatever this stuff is that goes in it. How long will I be in Jamaica? I'm going to be in Jamaica for probably a month. Probably a month. And I'm super nervous because of what I have planned after Jamaica and what I have planned after that. It's going to be a crazy year. Honestly, like it's too ambitious of a year. But like I said in that Cozumel video, if you guys watched that video where I need to fall in love again, that was legit. That was real vulnerability. I think no matter what you do in life, things can get complacent, and I just need a spark. And I think the only way to spark to get that zest back is to do something crazy. So I'm going to do 40 hotels this year. I'm going to be your travel Labrador, your human sled dog, and I think that's what I need to get that passion back. So I'm really looking forward to this year, even if it is the end of me. I'm going to Rio as a female solo traveler. Any tips, things to be aware of? Absolutely not, Jennifer. I mean, just common stuff. Thank you for the $10, by the way. You know, situational awareness. Always watch your drink. Don't put yourself in any bad situations. You know, no dark corners late at night. But as long as you're staying on campus, as long as you're at Rio, I can't imagine anything going wrong at all. I'm actually going to be there later this year. There's 2 other hotels on property that I've yet to stay at. You know what they are. So I'm going to be there sometime, I think, late summer. But no, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. And really in Cabo in general, there's really nothing to worry about. That main area is extremely safe. And I hope you have a phenomenal time. Rio, that's one of my favorite Rios of all time. Rio Palace, Baja California. You're going to have an incredible experience. So I'm excited for you. Am I going to review? So I had am I going to review Puerto Vallarta resorts? Oh man, that's such an interesting question because it's so apropos. Like that's a scary question because I'm at the point right now where I have to choose between Puerto Vallarta and Jamaica. I don't know if I can do both. Like if I spend a month here, I don't know if I can combine them with Puerto Vallarta. And I haven't canceled it yet, but I have Garza Blanca, Hotel Masai, Ziva, Hilton, Rio Palace, Rio Vallarta, and a few other booked. If you know about Garza Blanca and is it Hotel Musasi, Hotel Masai, those hotels are beyond comprehension. They're from a different dimension. And it would be insane for me to cancel those for like a Rio Montego Bay, but I don't know if I can fit both. Man, my take on Atlantis, I feel that everybody has to do Atlantis once. I feel it's a rite of passage for any traveler. I'm not necessarily saying that's a good thing, but I think every traveler has to go to the Atlantis, Bahamas once. It's that marquee of a hotel. There's a reason you haven't seen it on the channel. Listen, I'm no stranger to large hotels. And thank you for the donation, by the way, Todd. I mean, Barcelo in Punta Cana, Hard Rock Punta Cana, Planet Hollywood in Cancun. These are some of the largest resorts in the world. Vegas hotels, largest hotels in the world. But man, Atlantis, it's such a monstrosity. It's hard for me to mentally get the tenacity to book that trip. And for me as a content creator, I want to do the entire property. I want to give you guys the full experience, and like I'd have to be there for a month. So I haven't quite got my head around Atlantis yet. I I need to figure it out. It will be on the channel. I don't know how I'm going to do it. If I break it up into pieces, maybe a certain part of Atlantis every single year, because I think there's maybe 3 or 4 or 5 different areas. I don't know. I need to wrap my head around it. Do I think everyone should go once? Yes. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. You let me know. Bri, appreciate that $3. Thank BH, appreciate that, guys. If any of you guys got a question, let me know. You guys really appreciate the support. You know, for 145 of you to be in here with me, what is it, on a Saturday night? It really means a lot. And by the way, I haven't uploaded a video in 9 days because my Cozumel Palace vlog footage was corrupted. I lost pretty much all of it. And I spent the last week trying to recover it. And I'm not able to do it, unfortunately. And it's really a shame because Cozumel Palace is you know, from Moon Palace, Beach Palace, Sun Palace. It is such a gorgeous hotel. The good news is I did not lose any of, you know, that gorgeous B-roll that you guys love. And that's really the most important part of any of my videos, you know, that gorgeous widescreen 4K 60 ProRes B-roll. I just have to go back and do some narration, which is why I haven't put out a video in 8 or 9 days, but I'm going to try to get it out in the next day or two. So appreciate all you guys' patience. So I don't know, is there anyone in here who has actually met me in person? I just had dinner with or I was just downstairs eating dinner and someone introduced themselves to me. And, you know, they were very complimentary and said some kind things. And I really enjoyed talking to them. If any of you in here who has met me before, and I do have an opportunity to meet and talk to a lot of you, you'll know that I'm the same person on and off the camera. Like this is just what I do. There isn't much time off camera these days. That's why sometimes, you know, when you see a rogue video of me saying I need to fall in love, or, you know, I have one of those vulnerable moments every 18 months, there's no really free time. Like it's basically broadcasting your life. And I love travel so much, and I just want to share all of my passion knowledge with you guys. There isn't a lot of off-camera, off-work time for James, but it's my personal volition. It's what I want to do, and it's, you know, I find much more purpose in it than, say, making hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars for someone else's name on some company. You know what I mean? So when I am, to answer your question, when the camera's off in Vegas or whatever, I just like to just numb my mind. I just like to watch YouTube. I like no stimuli, no sound, no nothing, because I'm always behind a screen. I'm always looking at myself, right? Like I'm always either filming myself or looking at myself editing. And if I can put a screen down and just not have any screens, maybe read a book or talk to someone in my family, take a nap, of course, that's what I do to decompress. So let's see if I can just pick up one of these. Great, right now I have 3 monitors pointed in my face. Yeah, you guys, this is going to be a crazy year. You know, again, I don't want to be redundant, but for those of you who have joined, the Cozumel content took a lot longer than I thought it would be. The corrupted video footage delayed me by about 9 days. I should have gone to Panama, but Jamaica is going to be insane. And then after Jamaica is going to be insane, and I think I have 3 or 4 new countries this year. If I'm able to complete this year, it will be one of the most epic travel years documented ever. So I'm not bragging. I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you guys. I know that you guys like the Punta Cana stuff, you like the Vegas stuff, but there's a lot of cool places that I know you will love, and I can't wait to bring them to you. I just saw something from We Are Your Fans from Iran. Man, that to have any fan at all is amazing. Like I said, when I had 0 subs, 0 views, it was amazing to get a click. The fact that I even have anyone from Iran commenting on my video is humbling. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you every single one of you for being in here. I just got a $20 from Lucas. Lucas, what up, bro? You guys travel like me, Weston Laguna. Yep. Yeah, like I said, Lucas, I remember Lucas because Lucas was like a day one subscriber, so to speak. I think first 1,000, right, Lucas? Definitely within the first 5,000. And it's really, really cool to see some of my day one people still around, 3 or 4 years later. And whether you joined right away or whether you just joined a second ago, I'm really, really, really proud of the community that I have here. I think that we have a lot of like-minded people who share the same enthusiasm about travel, who like the same places, who want to help each other. It's, for the most part, pretty much essentially a really, really cool community. And whether I'm the ringleader or just, a barnacle on the ship of whatever this is we have going, I think it's a really, really neat confluence of people. I think you all are pretty awesome. So I'm really, really honored to have all you guys in this chat and part of the community. Lucas, thank you for the $20. Really, really appreciate that, bro. Thank you again. So, yeah, some of these messages are held for review, by the way, guys. That's not me. That's just YouTube. Most of them are in different languages. I want to go back to Europe. If you've been around for a while, you know that I started in Europe. I did some London stuff, and I just didn't know what I was doing at the time. And that's why I haven't been back. I think if I bring this new model and kind of my new formula over to Europe, I think it would be successful. I think it would have to be a branch off from what I'm doing right now, maybe like a Spain, like a Tenerife, maybe like, I don't know, maybe a Mallorca or something like that. But I think Spain could be a lot of fun. Yeah, Mallorca, Spain, Tenerife. Tenerife, I think, would be super cool. I just want to make sure that I'm keeping up on these super chats. Extreme 00, haven't been to Dominican, and I are going to Live Aqua. The seaweed bad. The seaweed up in Uvera Alto is never nearly as bad as what it is in Bavaro or Cap Cana. When you get up north to Uvera Alto with the browner sands and the water is a little cooler, seaweed is never as much of a problem as it is. Now, could there be seaweed? Absolutely. It's going to be to a lesser magnitude, but Live Aqua can't control what's in the water. That's biology. But what they can control is the beauty of the beach, and I can promise you it will be manicured and maintained so well that you could eat dinner off it. So at least for your pictures, the beach will be beautiful. As far as the seaweed inside the water, it's a crapshoot. Always is. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Christine, hope you enjoy it as much as I did. There will be a lot more Iberostars in the future. I did want to get to Iberostar in Cozumel, but it was all the way at the very end of the island, and logistically, I just couldn't do it. But I'm a big Iberostar fan. I am a big Palace fan now. Wait till you guys see my Palace video. I want to check out all the palaces. Moon Palace, Beach Palace, Sun Palace. I think there's even like a Playa Car Palace. That hotel has a lot of potential. It wasn't perfect. It didn't get the greatest score, but what it does well, it does exceedingly well. Yeah, I mean, Tenerife is just blowing up now, right? Like, I need to be careful how I put this. Like, all of the socialites, all the pretty girls, all the girls that were going to Ibiza, all the girls that were going to Mallorca, all of the it people, if you care about that sort of thing. I'm just saying, like, Tenerife is now the it spot. It's no longer Ibiza. It's no longer Mallorca. I can assure you that Tenerife is the spot to be right now in Spain, and that is where I would probably go if I went to Europe. Best budget family resort in Dominican and Mexico. Well, it depends what your budget is. I could say best value in Dominican Republic is Lopasan. It depends what you can get it for. If you get it for $200-300 a night, you stole it. And then in terms of Cancun, Iberostar, I'd have to go through. I'd have to go through my Rolodex. It's so hard for me, guys. You know, I'm in a different place every single week, and it's hard for me to keep track. But best budget in Cancun. I mean, I think in terms of luxury, Iberostar Selection, and then Rio Cancun as well. Jeff, they were remodeling when I did my Westgate video. I wanted to go. They were remodeling. I was so excited to go to Edge Steakhouse. That is actually the most disappointing thing about Westgate, that I did not get a chance to go there. That was what I was most excited about. Westgate is highly, highly underrated. I believe I had that incredible $30 dinner there. At that sushi place that's like next to the main one. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Westgate, highly, highly underrated, highly undervalued. That's a video I should probably get back and do for sure. But no, I have not been to the new Edge, especially since they remodeled. I'd be really, really interested to see what it looks like and what your experience is like. And thank you for the donation and support of the channel. Appreciate that. Puerto Vallarta videos are the best. Man, like I said, I got Garza Blanca and Hotel Masai, Ziva, Hilton Vallarta, Rio Vallarta. I got all the heavy hitters lined up, but I mean, it's Puerto Vallarta or Jamaica. Anyone want to, can I do a poll? I don't even know if I can do a poll. That's why I need a moderator. Laura, are you in here? I should do I don't even know. Anyway, yeah, I can. All right, let's see. Let's let the people decide. Puerto Vallarta or Jamaica. Laura, I need you as a moderator, and I got my website launching soon. You guys, the website is going to be awesome. I'm really, really, really excited. I've been working on it for a long, long time. You know me, I don't do anything until it's perfect. Michael. I heard Margaritaville in Cap Cana was sold by Charisma. Any concern? Wait, missed. I don't understand. Any concerns if that changes? Am I concerned about the Margaritaville in Negril changing or the Margaritaville in Cap Cana changing? I don't understand. First of all, when there's any ownership change, yes, I'd be extremely, extremely concerned about the experience changing. My experience at Azul in Cap Cana was incredible. If it wasn't for the beach, it could potentially be one of the best values in all of Punta Cana. The food was way better than it ever should be. The value is way better than it ever should be. In terms of the grill and it being sold, I'm sorry, I just don't follow. But the fact that they're unloading the Margaritaville brand doesn't surprise me. I got some insights into some analytics and some trends that you have to pay considerable money for. And you'd be surprised about Margaritavilles not being as popular as you would think they would be, yet they continue to build them, right? Didn't they just build like a brand new Margaritaville in like, oh God, anyway, but they're not as popular as you think they would be. So yeah, I think that brand has issues for sure. Oh, Laura. Man, Laura, you know, Laura, thank you so much. I'm humbled. If I could go ahead and just send that back to you, I would, because I really appreciate your support. And it's not the money. Laura, like Anthony, Lucas, I remember Chucky Gold from back in the day. I don't know if Zara is in here. West, if you're out there, the list goes on and on and on. But you know, there's a lot of you that have been with me, you know, consistently for a long time, and I really, really appreciate that. I know who you are, and again, every click, every view, every comment is so awesome. But for the ones that have been with me since I was getting 10 views of video, it's really special that you've come along with me for this long. So thank you, Laura. Laura, you're the best. And while Laura made that super chat, I'm going to give you guys word that my website is dropping soon. And I'm really excited to bring it to you. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff on there. You know, I'm a quality over quantity guy. There's going to be some exclusive stuff on there. I'm going to do a run of sunglasses like these. Right, these are Adidas, and I happen to know where these are sourced from, so I'm gonna get like you know, some coolest pairs of these, and there's gonna be some cool stuff for sale. There's gonna be a member section. It's gonna launch here probably in a month or two, and I'm really, really excited. If anything, I think it's a chance for all of us to get together and share travel knowledge. You know. I'm not always around, and I know you guys are looking to talk travel. Maybe we can have a Discord or something going on there. So I just want a way to bring the community tighter together. And for those of you that maybe want a little bit more coolest in your life, which is a scary thought, I think there's going to be an opportunity for that as well. And, you know, I think merch, in all humbleness and in all humility, is done so poorly. I think if a lot of creators understood branding and understood exclusivity and coolness, I think it'd sell a lot more of it. I have some cool merch coming up for those of you that might be interested in supporting the channel that way. So stuff you would actually rock in public and be like proud to do it. And I promise you, it's not going to say coolest across the chest. Okay, so looking forward to bringing all that stuff to you guys. I asked this girl I'd like to be my, and she said, get the, okay. No, I'm not green screened into the background. This is, I'm in Jamaica, bro. I thought we made that clear that I'm in Jamaica right now. Dude, St. Barts, I mean, St. Barts is next level. Whoever made that St. Barts comment is definitely knows what they're doing, because St. Barts is next level. That is the peak of the peak. You know, I would love to go to St. Barts. It just, there's not a lot of demand for St. Barts content because it's pretty exclusive, but it's insanely beautiful, and I wish you a great trip. That's definitely where it's at. One of the best Caribbean countries for sure. How are we doing on the poll, by the way? What's the poll looking like? Man, that poll is a lot closer than what I thought it would be. I thought Jamaica would be a runaway. I thought Jamaica would be an absolute runaway. Wow. Incredible. I mean, I understand that it's 2-1, but I thought it would be, I don't know, like 80% Jamaica. I have some things to think about tonight. Let's get this poll out of here. All right. I've had Aruba booked twice, and I've canceled it twice. I have it booked again. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. It's a tough one to get to. But I definitely want to check out that Ryu. They got a couple of Ryus there, and God, there's one other big hotel there. Oh, there's a Marriott Stellaris Casino. That would be cool. The Renaissance looks super cool. Aruba's going to happen. It's just like, you got Xcarat, you got Atlantis, you got Jamaica. I'm finally here now. I promised everybody I'd go to Cap Cana at the end of the year and do that crazy Cap Cana trip, right? There's just so many great places to see. But Aruba will happen. Yeah, what resorts in Vegas? What resorts in Jamaica? Well, there's some incredible Rius in Jamaica, so I'm definitely going to hit up those. There's a chance, okay, for those of you that think that I'm a little bullheaded, there's a chance I might give a Bahia another chance, okay? Might give a Bahia a second chance. I might head over to Ocho Rios if I get some time. I'm just kind of winging it, actually. Yeah, I mean, Rios are easy hotels to do because it's going to be a good time. You know what to expect. Rios aren't really going to shock you. They're only going to shock you as if they're over the top. But it's going to be the time of your life. You know what the crowd is going to be like. It's all about the energy, the fun, the action, the party. The food is going to be terrible. The rooms are going to be average at best. Rios, yeah, they're really predictable, which makes them really fun. Yeah, I do all kinds, and that's one thing that I am really proud about, actually, because I I would like to do all party hotels. And if you watch my videos in the beginning, they were like a lot of St. Regis, a lot of ultra luxury hotels. No all inclusives. And even when I did my Vegas videos when I started, they were all Winds, Venetians, Cosmos, Arias. But I really do try to practice what I preach. I really do try to make the uncomfortable comfortable. I do try to force myself to try new things, to do things that I hate, because that's where growth happens, and that's where you find jewels. I could be the best rock climber in the world. I've never rock climbed. Don't know. So yeah, I'll do a family hotel once in a while, as much as I hate it, but I do it for you, and I also do it for myself, and you never, ever know what you're going to uncover. And this hotel I'm at right now is an incredible family hotel. Ocean Riviera Maya, whatever, in Playa del Carmen, incredible family hotel. Rio Cancun, even though it was pretty adult forward, and great family hotels. So yeah, I do it all, and I think that's the only way to keep you guys interested long term. If I just only do Punta Cana or only do Vegas or only do all inclusives, and I don't want to do only all inclusives, by the way, you guys are going to get bored. And I think you'll all agree when YouTubers get complacent, when they get predictable, when they get lazy, that's when channels die. And I want to keep you guys entertained from start to finish until my channel is finished. So yeah, I'm never going to be complacent. Always want to bring you guys the best. Always new ideas. Never resting on my laurels or taking you guys for granted. So, yeah. What airline do I fly? So I might actually release this video tomorrow, you guys, and it's a video that I'm really nervous about because I give away my secrets on how I get the crazy hotel rooms for super cheap. And I made a video like this a couple years ago, but over the last couple years, I've really found some exploits. Like the spiffing Brit when it comes to the internet is like me on these hotels, and I want to share them with you because I want you guys to benefit from it. But if the video goes too big, I'm concerned that there won't be any more fun for any of us. Because really what I do is, and what I talk about is weaponizing these hotel policies and these little things that they don't even realize. I talk about weaponizing them and using them to your advantage. Like no money down, booking multiple hotels, when to book the hotels. It's a pretty crazy video. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put it out, but if I do, it'll come out either tomorrow or the next day. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, this channel was predicated not on me, right? I mean, anyone who watches this channel knows that it's not a me channel. You know, like I don't particularly like looking at myself in camera, and especially don't like editing myself for 14 hours straight. This channel is about things, concepts, you know? So yeah, I mean, it's not about me. This channel is predicated on me sharing my love of travel and trying to help you. And that's why I kind of want to share it. But if you guys don't want to know how to save thousands of dollars a year on, or thousands of dollars a year on hotels, then I won't put it out then. Cool. Oh, you don't have to worry about me being me. If you've met me in real life, you know that this is it. Like there's, you know, I am who I am. Like there's, yeah, it's authenticity to the absolute core, if not to a fault. So appreciate that. Do I have a super chat from someone? Can I get the first pair of coolest shades? Well, I mean, I'll tell you what. So these were $700, okay? But unbranded, I can get these for a quarter to a third of the price. Can you get the first ones for free? I don't know if you get them for free. Will I do a giveaway for a couple? Maybe. So, how much longer do you guys want to keep going? We're going on 48 minutes. Should we go another 12 and cut it at an hour? Yeah, well, coffee and I have a very interesting oscillating relationship. If you've watched the channel, I've been on coffee, off coffee, on coffee, off coffee. Right now, I'm drinking it from like 7 a.m. all the way until I go to bed. I recently bought one of those Nespresso Virtuo machines, and it's changed my life. Like, I rarely go to Starbucks these days. I don't. Like, that Nespresso Virtuo machine, the new one, I cannot believe how phenomenal of a cup of coffee that thing puts out. It's insane. It'll change your life. If you've had the regular Nespresso, that is nothing. Like this Virtuo thing is insane. So I like the Americanos. I like the double espressos. There's like an Arrondito that I like. If I go to a Starbucks, I'm going to do like a latte or a cappuccino, skim milk, maybe like one pump, sugar-free vanilla. If I'm feeling frisky, maybe just a splash of whipped cream, which gives it a little bit of consistency. And obviously it's cream, so not too many carbs. But I'm all about that Nespresso Virtuo. All right, I'm ending that poll. Am I hiring? Am I hiring? Someday I'll be hiring for sure. I hope, I look forward to that. What that position is going to be like, I don't know. Obviously probably video editor right away, but that's a tough one. That's a really, really tough one. I do travel with people, but you guys don't see them, right? Now, I'm not saying I have someone with me every time, quite the contrary, because this is work. Like, I'm here to work. I'm up 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm in bed by midnight. I'm working all the time. This is a lot more work than you would ever know. And it's not conducive to traveling with a friend or especially someone you're romantically interested in. I have had ladies, with me in the past, obviously off camera. It's none of your business. And, but it's just, when I'm filming, it's not that easy. But as I said at the start of my live stream, I do feel travel should be shared with someone that you're really passionate about. If you can share travel with someone that you really respect or love or admire or care for, I think that's the best thing. So, as I said, I am endogenously happy. I am, happy from the inside, so I don't need that huge social, fulfillment. But yeah, I have people travel with me once in a while. When I go on vacation, it is fun to travel with someone for sure, whether that's, a bro or, a girl that I'm interested in. But in terms of this stuff, it's work. There's really no time for entertaining anybody else. I haven't had a home base in a long time. Bartenders are cool to talk to for sure. For sure. I love talking to bartenders. It's different talking to an all-inclusive bartender, than it is talking to like a bartender at, a whiskey place in Vegas. But yeah, I love talking mixology. I know enough to be dangerous. I'm not classically trained in bartending or mixology, but I know enough to order a glass of Fernet Branca, little bartender's handshake. And I enjoy talking the craft when they have the time and when I meet someone who's really passionate about mixology like I am, for sure. Yeah, well, one of my most successful videos when I first started was Japan, and I will go back to Japan. Um, Again, there's just one of me, but I really want to go back to Japan. I did that too soon on my channel, way too soon on my channel. I wasted so much money doing Japan when I had no idea what I was doing. And even in spite of all of that, my Tokyo Ritz-Carlton video, which is still up, I beg you not to watch it, but it's still there. My entire YouTube journey is still live. Is one of my most successful videos in my first couple years. So I know there's a lot of opportunity for Japanese content, and I love Tokyo. That will happen again. I can certainly promise you that. I'm going to butcher this name. Luigi, yes, you're welcome. And thank you for the $10 super chat. I'm your travel Labrador. I'm your human sled dog. That was always the premise of this channel. I've been traveling the world for 15 years. Delta Million Miler. I don't even know how many nights with Marriott. Let me take the lumps for you, okay? I've done travel enough. I've seen enough of it. If I have a bad hotel stay or a bad vacation or a bad month, no problem. But for you guys who might not have as much opportunity to travel like me, if you get a week off and you want to go somewhere, I want to make sure that you guys nail it. Pick the right hotel, stay in the right area, make sure you get the best weather possible. Because me burning a week and losing a week is a lot different than you guys losing a week. And that was really the whole genesis for the channel. So yeah, I'm your travel Labrador. I'm your human sled dog. I'll line them up. You knock them down. Oh, I mean, I thank you, BH. I don't know about that, but I'm humbled that you said that. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Oh, how are the finances traveling 24/7? They're terrible. They're terrible. That's why you don't see any long-term travel vloggers. Or that's why you see a lot of travel vloggers, you know, making content in their basement 70% of the time. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's financially impossible. It's almost physically impossible, logistically impossible to do this long term. I mean, there's very, very few people who I think have been doing it for a long time. The best of the best have eventually developed a team. You know, Kara and Nate, the travel food guy. You know, I think when you get to a couple million subs, you can develop a nice infrastructure and support team. But if you're just starting out, it's nearly impossible. So yeah, the finances aren't fun, but I mean, you got to spend the money if you want to make good content. You can't go to a resort for a night and make a video. I'm sorry, you just can't. You can't do a walkthrough of an all-inclusive and consider that content. I'm sorry, you can't. You got to stay there for multiple nights in order to gauge the property, the staff, and get an experience. And unfortunately, that's very expensive. So yeah, the finances suck. But I quit chasing money. When I started chasing money, my life went wrong. And when I stopped chasing money, my life started turning in the direction it needed to be. So, you know, I might not have my supercar anymore, but I'm happier than I ever have been. So it's not all about the money. I go to this when a man travels alone. Dude, I mean, it's not like going to Vegas. Thank you for the M. Prui. Dude, it's not like going to Vegas where, you know, someone's going to approach you, put something in your drink, a girl's going to lure, you know, herself up to your room and then, you know, drug you, take your wallet. You're a solo guy. You're going to Breathless or Punta Cana, Jamaica, anywhere. Unless you're going off the reservation and intentionally looking for trouble, you're totally fine. So, all right, guys, just a couple minutes left. This is a live stream that I did not really expect to do, but I haven't put out a video in 8 or 9 days, and I want to come on and explain why. I also want to tell you about the website. I am going to put out that Cozumel Palace video in the next couple days. I was going to put out the video about how to save you guys thousands of dollars a year on hotels, but a lot of you said you didn't want it. So I guess I'll keep that to myself. Laura, thank you for the $50 super chat, by the way, and for every single one of you, whether it was a $1 super chat who asked the question, anyone who left a like, anyone who wrote a question that I couldn't get to, thank you for being here. On my website, there is going to be a way to get in touch with me if you really want an answer. I'm also going to offer consultations. So if you want to talk to me for 20 to 25 minutes and get a rundown for your bachelor party, or if you want to talk about if you should stay at Lopesan or Finest, or you want to know the difference between Jamaica or Punta Cana, you know, I'm going to have some consultations. Or if you just have a quick question, hey, you know, me and 5 guys are going to Vegas in May, can't decide between Aria and whatever. You guys, I get so many messages, but I'm going to have a way for you to skip the line, so to speak. So if you do need to get a hold of me, not only will there be consultations, there'll be a way to kind of message me directly. There'll be a lot of cool options. So I'm gonna finish my my bigger, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my night. I'm gonna watch some UFC, and I want to thank each and every one of you for coming on here tonight. These live streams are really, really rare. Don't know when the next one could be. Could be next year. But just want to say thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the channel. And I'll get that video out here the next day or two. So be patient. And only a few Cozumel videos left, okay? Definitely not my favorite trip. But just be patient. After that, things are going to turn up and turn up fast. I'm out of here. Good night, guys.